Hello trainers, Neto here, and today we're diving together into Element REMIX Cup. We're gonna have a cup that will allow access to 500 CP Pokemon, and on the other hand we're gonna have Master League Open. So what are you gonna play? Yeah, the answer is obvious, Element Cup it is. So let's see what we got here. We're gonna use Pokemon up to 500 CP which haven't evolved yet but are able to evolve, and also are Grass, Fire and Water. So with that in mind, we're also gonna have the bans of Salandit, Cottonee, Ducklett and Chinchou, and to be honest, those bans make a lot of sense. They were the most used Pokemon the last time we were having the Element Cup. So yeah, it is pretty cool to see a meta without those Pokemon, and let's see how we can adapt to it, because Dewpider is gonna be one of the best Pokemon that you can use, and in this video we're gonna not use it at all. I know I'm saying best teams, but Dewpider will give you most probably the best team if you use it on whatever team. So I'm just gonna focus on other teams and gonna give you a better understanding of the meta throughout my 4 best team recommendations. So now, without any further ado, let's dive into the first team showcase. We begin with Hooper leading the first team composition that we're gonna showcase. So we have Hooper, Bulbasaur and Vulpix, and this line is gonna be one of the best that you currently can use without Dewpider on the Element REMIX Cup. So Hooper is gonna be able to destroy down those poison types, especially that Marini that your opponent might have, the Vulpixes that your opponent might have, and still go pretty decent against the grass types with that spammy Body Slam, and everything is kinda glassy here, so the double Body Slam is most likely to knock out whatever your opponent might have on the current meta of Element REMIX Cup. At the back we have Bulbasaur, which is gonna be an absolute powerhouse to close any match out there. Even against something like a Confusion user, you can still go with your Sludge Bomb or Seed Bomb and destroy down that Pokemon with this. Bulbasaur is an amazing closer for the Element REMIX Cup, and I really recommend to you on any team that you are considering using any other closer other than Bulbasaur. Just consider Bulbasaur, you're not gonna regret it. Safe switch of the team, Vulpix. This Pokemon can apply a lot of pressure with its charge attacks. Quick attack will help you get there pretty easily, and I think that Body Slam and Weather Ball are both gonna be excellent and exceptional choices for you to pick for your Vulpix as your charge attacks. You're seeing that I'm not having any core breakers here, and that is because this team doesn't have any. You're gonna go in there pretty much having a lot of neutral matchups, so the only core breaker is gonna be yourself and your mistakes. So with that in mind, use this team and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get some really nice and decent wins. Now we are checking out a line that will help you a lot if you're looking for those fast battles. Well, we got a Marini up in front, which is gonna be a tanky beast. You can rely a lot on this Pokemon to absorb the moves that your opponent is gonna throw at you, and to be honest, Element Cup REMIX really needs that as its asset, because not a lot of Pokemon can tank moves on this format. So Marini definitely kind of a spammy Pokemon with Poison Sting, Sludge Wave and Brine, and of course at the back you have not a double Razor Leafer but double Grass with 1 Razor Leaf, and that is gonna be bad. But to be honest, you can replace it with whatever else Razor Leaf Pokemon you want. And as a safe switch, I decided to put in Lotad with Water Gun because it has access to that Bubble Beam, and it will serve you much better as that safe switch option with the debuffing move. As a core breaker, well, this team really struggles against Slowpoke, and especially if your Razor Leafer is gonna be a poison as well as Marini is. Yeah, that confusion damage is gonna do a lot of work, and trust me, I tried it on the practice battles against the confusion user. The back line with Badu and the front line with Marini really struggles against confusion, especially double confusion. So that is gonna be the only weakness that you might be having. Other than that, I think you're gonna be fine against anything else, and this team is pretty strong as well and pretty fast if you're looking for some fast forward battles. We are ready for the next team showcase, and we're having a Bulbasaur team once again, this time though with a very different backline. We're gonna have a double water at the back with Clowncer, which is gonna be an amazing Pokemon. We're gonna get there in a while, and Marini as our safe switch. What I like about Marini as a safe switch is that it can go in there and has only one straight weakness, and that is not gonna be confusion. Instead, it is gonna be that Hooper or Barbots that your opponent might have. So you can see the synergy here between Bulbasaur Bulbasaur, the grass type, and Marini being weak to that Mud Boy. Of course, those two might lose a little bit to the Confusion users, but still you can definitely take a shield or two with those Pokemon, so that Clowncer can be on a very good spot on the end game. Having two kinda tanky Pokemon for the meta, Bulbasaur and Marini, will definitely give some really nice space for that Clowncer to sweep the entire team, especially if they have something like a Dewpider, because Smackdown, which is gonna be a rock type move from a pure water Pokemon, is gonna do so much damage. This Pokemon is gonna be extremely glassy, but also extremely powerful on the offensive side. And you got the Grab Hammer, which is gonna help you a lot offensively as well. Core breaker of this line is gonna be Ferocity, because it simply can wall every single one Pokemon of this team, but Ferocity will not be that common, and other than that I think you're gonna be fine against anything else, especially against Jupiter. Final team recommendation, trainers, and we're gonna have a Chikorita upon the lead. This Pokemon with Body Slam is gonna spam its way to victory, and of course you have Energy Ball for coverage, or even Grassland for some really nice nuke damage. At the back we have another Body Slammer on the face of Vulpix, which we have already seen, and to be honest, you do not always need the Shadow versions. Just feel free to go with the regular ones if you do not have the Shadow version. That will not hold you back at all. As a safe switch, we got the Seal, which is gonna be an amazing option, especially with Leak being neutral pretty much against the entire meta, so you can see why with the debuff this Pokemon can be a very nice safe switch. Core breaker of this line, well, none other than Bulbasaur, because its poison typing really helps against Chikorita. It is a grass type that can finish off Seal, and of course with a Sludge Bomb can still threat that Vulpix in using a shield. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and have fun at your Element Remix Cup battles. See you all into the next one.